What if a driver has to relieve himself? You know, and he got a cup or something over here or whatever, a jug or something, you know. And this thing be done took a picture of me, man, I ain't gonna like that. Now I'm headed over here to headed back to Alabama. I got 5 hours on my clock, and I gotta stop and get some fuel because I'm sitting about a quarter of a tank. So I gotta stop at the Pilot and get some fuel. Pilot Flying J. And usually over here is usually pretty cheap, but we gonna see. We gonna see. I would like to know, like, when it comes to you know, you driving and, you know, what are you doing all day? I know one thing that has really just, man, we gotta, over here where I pull at, man, they got the front facing cameras, the one that face the windshield or whatever. They got them cameras in there, but they also have the other cameras, and they been in here, but they just been covered. And so now they have the front-facing cameras, and they have the cameras that's facing the driver as well. Man, when I tell you, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. You know, if I now, and I understand. The thing is, I understand it because if I had my own company, and insurance told me to put them in there, yeah, I'm gonna put them in there. If I'm gonna get me a cheaper insurance policy, I'm gonna put them in there because it's gonna keep me from being liable for some stuff that the driver have done or whatever. So I would keep it to the point where it's like, let me see. Yeah, I would keep the cameras in there myself, you know, but just me as a driver. And I see both sides of it. So me as a driver, you know, I just don't like it, you know. And some things in life you're not gonna like. You know, you just gotta adapt and adjust. You learn to adapt and adjust, and you know, you just get over it. Cause that's, you know, that's life. That's how it is sometimes. But I do not like front-facing cameras. I hate it. Like the way you say, hated it. I hate the front-facing camera. The cameras that face the driver and stuff. You know, and then these things, it got like AI, so it tracks your eyes. It tracks all this stuff. So let's say if I look at my mirror like this too long, if I look at this mirror too long, it's gonna take a picture to see why I'm looking over there at that mirror. You know, it does all kind of stuff, man. I don't know how many of you guys have trucks that have the driver-facing cameras in them, but like, man, I feel like it's kind of like an invasion of privacy because I feel like it's kind of like an invasion of privacy because, you know, you never know, man, what happened or what. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, what if I gotta, you know, I don't know. I really don't want to say, but, you know, what if a driver has to relieve himself? You know, and he got a cup or something over here or whatever, a jug or something, you know. And this thing be done took a picture of me, man, I ain't gonna like that. So now, it's like, you know, I mean, it's like, man, like, you're in your house and you really can't be yourself. And it's like, you gotta be quiet because, you know, it got audio on there and the thing can hear everything that you're saying. So like, if you're talking about something or talking about, let's say if I'm talking about someone, you know, like, you're really not gonna be able to, you really just don't have that freedom that you would usually have, man. So it's one of them things to where, man, you know, you gotta adapt and adjust, and you know, if if somebody gonna leave or whatever they gonna do, or, you know, like we could gripe and yap about it all day, but, you know, it ain't changing. You know, it is what it is. So, but I do think that the cameras being in the truck, that's a must. You gotta have cameras in your truck because your camera will protect you. Your camera, especially the forward-facing camera that's facing the road, your camera will protect you when you don't think it will. Like I remember somebody hit me last year, ran me off the road. These jokers done hit me, ran me off the road, and when they ran me off the road, he kept going. And I know he seen me because he slowed down, but I couldn't really do nothing because I'm on the side of the road. And so, shoot, soon as the police came, you know, they looked at the cameras that was on the highway. Soon as the police came, I turned into the place right there. It was a church parking lot next door. I turned in that church parking lot. As soon as I turned in there, I took out my SD card from my camera, put it in my computer, and when I put it in there, I pulled it up. Here it is right here. But the only thing was, I wasn't able to get the VIN number, not the VIN number, the DOT number, the truck number, because it was going so fast, and my camera it wasn't really zooming in. So I just happened to look up what it was, and you know, I put in whatever, you know, I put in the tag number, I think. The tag number came back. I said, shoot, I'm about to run this joker down. I ran it down, did the background research and everything, found out when he started the company and everything like that, and came back and got my truck fixed. And they was able to, you know, stop him. They actually stopped him the next town over and told him, hey man, do you realize you hit somebody? And he didn't even realize he hit me. Well, that's what he said. He said, man, I didn't know. So, at least that's what he said, but, you know, I was able to get some stuff taken care of. I was able to get my truck taken care of because it ripped off the whole side right there. And if I wouldn't have had that dash cam, man, I don't know what I would have done. You know? So, but yeah, I'm glad I had that, you know, for the evidence and for the footage and stuff like that.